Good morning. Namaste to all my yoga friends out there. How's everybody today? Hopefully you're feeling good. If not, let's do a little yoga, see if we can improve that. If you're feeling good, let's see if we can move it up to feeling great. If you're feeling great, let's go for stupendous. All right, so let's just begin. In a seated position, you're on your yoga mat or perhaps some other location that's good for you. Make sure your back is straight. Lift up through the top of the head. Imagine your head is like a hot air balloon and it easily just rises up. Good morning. Namaste to each and every one of you. Straighten up that back. Lift through the spine. Close the eyes gently. Focus on the breath. Let's breathe deep and slow through the nose and really try to fill the deepest part of your belly and then rise up. Good morning, Annie. Rise the breath up from the belly to the diaphragm, to the chest, the lungs. Expand the rib cage out. Fill up the throat and even the sinuses, the spaces in your head, into your mouth, into the inside of your ears. Fill up as much air as you can and hold it for just a moment before you exhale. Let it all go out. When you exhale, you can go through the nose or the mouth or both, depending on how it feels for you. But inhale through the nose if you can. Expand the rib cage. Fill up the throat and the head. Hold and let it go. Expand. Allow all the air to exhale out. Squeeze the belly in to force all the old air out before you breathe in again. And we're going to keep it going just like that. 3 more breaths in through the nose. Fill the belly, chest, throat, head. Hold. And let it go. Like a balloon deflating, just easily let all the air escape. But at the end, squeeze the belly in. Force all the old remnants of air out. And breathe in again. Connect with your true self and breathe deep. Nice. Let's move the head left and right as you breathe in and out. Don't force anything, just find your full range of motion. Keep it going, breathing as you move. Moving as you breathe. Let's put a little music on to ease our way into our exercise. Three more times, left and right, breathing deep. Maybe you feel a particular spot that has some tension or some stress stored there. You're certainly welcome to stop and breathe. Try to just get it to relax. Whenever you feel there's a part of your body that's got a lot of stress or sensitivity or tension or pain, I'm not saying we want to dive into that pain and expand it or empower it. We just want to acknowledge it. And then just quietly in your heart of hearts, ask that spot of your body, what can I do to make your pain less? What can I do to ease your tension? Maybe it's a different position of the body. Maybe you need to explore around that spot, tightening and releasing the muscles near to that spot. A little internal massage with the muscles near to that spot. And always lots of breath. All right, let's bring our hands up to prayer pose. Take a moment to acknowledge your true self and to say your intention in your heart. What is your intention for yoga today? Do you want to relax more? Do you want strength? Do you want peace? Do you just want to feel better? Whatever it is, maybe you can't even put it in words, but you know what you're doing and why you're doing it. Look, lift that intention up, breathing in, and bring it back down to your heart. Bow the head. Bring it up, breathe in, look up, stretch up, hands together, bring it down to the heart, bow the head. 3 more times. And just lay your hands down in your lap. Relax the arms and let the head fall forward. The chin coming down to the top of the chest or the base of the neck. We're going to take the chin left and right along the collarbone. Just a few inches left and a few inches right. Feel the stretch at the back of the neck. And again, if you feel any particular spot that needs a little extra love, you're certainly welcome to stop and breathe and stretch and ask that spot, what can I do for you to make you feel better? Take your time, go slower. Slow your movement down, slow your breath down. Left and right, breathing in and out, very aware of what the body is saying to us. Let's see if we can take this bottom side of a circle and make a full circle. Bring your chin over to your right shoulder and begin to lift the nose, lift the chin, looking up and over the top, coming down to the left shoulder and down to the middle, hanging your head forward. Let's go the other way. Left shoulder, sweep the face up and over the top, and down to the right shoulder and down. Let's do that one more time on both sides. Going to the right, lift up, nose pointing up, and over to the left shoulder and down. Let's go the other way. Left side, lift it up, breathe in. Exhale, come down on the right and down in front. All the way around now. Smooth and easy. One more time the other way. Smooth and easy all the way around. Beautiful. Let's bring that face back up to neutral. Thank you for that. Let's interlock the fingers, squeeze and release a few times. Interlock your fingers and invert. Push forward, round your back and drop your head between your arms. Reach the palms of your hands forward, way forward. Feel your shoulder blades reach forward and separate a little bit. Creating a little space between the shoulder blades and the upper back. 2 breaths just like this, reaching forward, looking down. And then bring the hands straight up overhead, still interlocked, fingers still inverted palms. Reach it up, breathe in. And bring the hands to the back of the head, elbows back, lift the face, lift the sternum. Shine your heart forward, elbows back, lift up, look up through the top of your eyes and blink a little bit. Lots of breathing here. One more big breath in. Exhale, reach up. Inhale, keep reaching up. Exhale, bring the hands in front, look down, round your back. Reach the hands forward. On your next inhalation, release the hands and bring them out to the side and behind. Interlock your fingers behind your tailbone. Stretch your arms back. Maybe you can straighten your arms, straighten your elbows. Squeeze your shoulder blades for all they're worth. Feel them stretch in the sternum, in the shoulders, in the neck. Squeeze those shoulder blades more. Maybe just explore a little bit, squeezing at the base of your shoulder blades, the middle of your shoulder blades, and the top right at the base of the neck, squeezing down and up. Breathing as you squeeze down and up, in and out. Release and give yourself a hug. Walk those fingers back a little farther. Hold for a moment. Bow your head. And then lift the face up and lift the elbows up. Breathe in. Stretch them straight up. Unwind your arms. Reach up and circle those wrists. Keep them circling as they travel down towards your knees to rest palm up on your knees. Take a moment to just be at peace, find balance in this pose, relaxation. Focus on the breath. With every inhalation, breathe in joy, breathe in peace, breathe in love, breathe in strength. And with every exhalation, let go with that CO2 and all those waste products of metabolism and exhalation. Along with all of that, exhale and get rid of any stress, any anxiety, any worry, any anger, anything negative that's not serving you in this moment. As we see peace, centeredness, balance, and the power that comes from authentic love for yourself and for everybody else. Authentic love from your heart. The power of love, the power of God, the power of the universe. Namaste. The divine in me recognizes and honors the divine in you. I appreciate. Let's get our legs straight and give them a jiggle. Jiggle those legs out. Pull the flesh away from your sitting bones and find yourself in an L sit. That means your legs are really as straight as you can manage it and your ankles are flexed, and then the tailbone area is a 90-degree angle up into the backbone, the back, the spine. Lift your arms straight up towards the ceiling, fingertips reaching up, toes reaching up as your ankles are flexed, and we have a strong capital letter L position. Let's do 3 big breaths here, reaching the fingers up and the toes back. Breathe in. Exhale, blow it out. One more big breath in. Exhale, blow it out. And we're going to reach for the top of the wall on the other side of the room beyond your toes and make it a straight back reach. Reach with the top of your head. Look down at your knees so your neck is straight. Reach with the fingertips and the top of your head for the opposite wall, the very top of the wall, so it's like a 45-degree angle. Hold and breathe 3 breaths here. Keep those ankles flexed if you can. Bringing energy up the spine. One more breath. Reach, 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 reach for the top of the wall. And bring the hands down to rest on your legs. Bring your back in line with your tailbone and around your back. Look down at your hips. Drop the head, round your back, slump your shoulders, relax your legs. 3 breaths. Keep your head heavy. Next inhalation, just slowly rise up, straightening your back, stacking those vertebrae vertical again. Shoulders come over the hips. Beautiful. Let's open the legs just a little bit wider. Not so wide as a real true straddle, but a little wider than hip distance apart. Pulling the flesh away from the sitting bones, if that helps you. Not everybody likes that. And flex those ankles again, sitting tall again. Let's reach up. Breathing in, stretch tall. Exhale, bring the right hand to the left toes and just hold on to those toes. If you can't reach your toes, grab onto your ankle or your shin or your knee and look over your left shoulder. Turn the head and look back behind you over your left shoulder as you pull against your leg with your right hand. Hold and breathe 3 breaths here. bring your hand, drag it back up. Let's sit tall again. Reach, reach, reach up, breathe in. Left hand to right toes or right leg. Look over your right shoulder. Fold forward, pull with your hand against your foot or your leg. One more breath. And then drag your fingers up the leg towards the hips. One hand on each hip. Let's reach for both. One hand to each ankle. Just above the ankles, grab a hold of that little tiny area of your shin. And reach and look down at the floor between your knees. Pull against the length of your legs and look up to the top of the wall, across the room, straighten the back from tailbone to shoulders, flat back. Breathe in. Exhale, round. And bring your hands in between your legs, palms up. Look down towards your elbows or your hips. Around your back, drop your head, relax. One more long, slow, deep, full breath in and out. And then push against the ground and bring your body back up. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and find ourselves reclined. Lay back on your back and bend the knees so the heels are on the ground near your hips. Knees are up. Arms out to the side wherever feels good to you. Make sure your feet are in a place that feels good for your knees and your hips. And allow yourself to be heavy on the floor. Down, heaviness, sink down, let go. Make sure your arms and shoulders are away from your ears, very relaxed and heavy. Let's take the knees to the left and just let your hips get used to this position. Relax everything in the lower back. And knees up. Let's put both knees to the right. Relax the hips. Explore what it means to let go. Often we don't realize we're holding. It's so instinctual. It's so automatic. This is your chance to let go. And when you let go, all of those cells are able to clear out the wastes that are accumulating there. They can't clear when you're always tense. But just keep those waste products held tight. Let it go. Knees up and to the left again. Relax. Relax. Actually, consciously tell your hips to let go. Take a big restorative breath in and blow out through the lips if you want to. Nice. Knees up and over to the other side. Relax. Big breath in and out. Awesome. Bring those knees up and re-establish where you prefer your feet to be. We're going to bring the hips up into the air. Bring your arms alongside your body and fingers pointing to your heels. The palms are down. Lift the hips up and make yourself a bridge between your heels and your shoulders. Push against your hands against the floor. Bring your hips up a little higher. Squeeze the buttocks, lift up. And now drop it down. Bring the knees to the chest. Head to the knees. Head down. Feet down. Pick the hips up. Squeeze the buttocks. Push with your hands down onto the floor. Hips down. Knees to the chest. Head to the knees. Squeeze the belly in. Feet down. Head down. Hips up. Squeeze the buttocks. Push with your hands. And hips down, knees to the chest, head to the knees. Squeeze the belly in. 3 more times just like that. Squeeze up. Curl. Feet down, head down, squeeze the buttocks up. Hips down, knees to head. Squeeze the belly in. And last time, hold it up. Hips down. And let's make ourselves into a little ball. Arms around the legs. Squeeze in as tight as you can. And relax. Head down. Arms and legs up into the sky. Circle your ankles. Circle your wrists. Breathe. Wiggle the fingers. Wiggle the toes. Flex and point. Ankles and wrists. Bend down, push up, bend down, push up, elbows and knees bend down, push up, and one more time. Let's take the left foot and the right hand up, and the opposite side can be a little bit just loose off to the side. Reach your head up and reach for your fingers and toes and top of the head to the ceiling. Come down. Opposite side up and down. Reaching opposite sides up and down. Up and down. 5 more times on each side. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Reach it up and down. Cross over up and down. Stretch those legs out on the floor. Arms out. 5-pointed star on the ground. Visualize yourself. Maybe you're a starfish on the beach, twinkling in the beautiful salty sandy water. Feeling the warm sun and the cool water at the same time. Beautiful balance. On your next inhalation, bring the arms overhead. Bring the feet together and stretch your body as long as possible, reaching the fingertips into the distance, reaching the toes in the other direction, and breathe in, expand your ribs in all directions. Big, big, big inhalation. Expand your rib cage outward. Hold, stretch, and release. Let it all go. Relax in a beautiful Savasana. Just relax. Heavy on the floor. Absolute relaxation, but total awareness. Nice. All right, let's do a little bit of a hamstring stretch now. We're going to bring the left leg up. If you want, you can bend your right leg and put the foot on the floor and then extend your left leg straight up. If that other leg wants to be straight, that's okay too. But we're going to start, for me, I'm going to start with my right leg bent, foot on the floor, left leg straight up from the hip socket. Flex that ankle and bring energy to the back of the knee. Straight knee if you can manage it. Beautiful. Bend the knee and straighten. Let's see if we can kick towards the ceiling. Kick, 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 kick. 3 more. Kick, kick, kick. And bring the knee to the chest. Fingers on the knees. on the knee. Bring it in towards the left shoulder. Hold it there as you breathe. Keep that knee in towards your shoulder and straighten out your right leg all the way to the floor. And then leg comes up and out. You can reach for your knee or your shin or your ankle, wherever your hands reach. Let's do our hamstring stretch. Remember, be gentle. Be easy on that hip, on that hamstring, the back of the thigh, between the knee and the hip. Maybe give it a rub or a stroke. Let it know you're on its side. You're not trying to hurt it. You're trying to make it feel better. We need our flexibility. We need our strength. Find your range of motion with this leg in the air. Find it coming close to the face and back to vertical, back to your comfort zone, and slowly edge towards your range of motion edge. Hold right there as you breathe, and then release. And let's see if we can hold the leg in a good edge of range of motion stretch, static stretch for 30 seconds or so. Hold, breathe, and try to relax the leg. Now that we've been patient, 30 seconds have passed. Perhaps it will come a little deeper into your stretch if you want to try and ease an extra centimeter or stretch out of the back of the leg, the hip, hamstring system. Now is your chance. Be gentle. Breathe a lot. And then we release. Let's take the leg into a rock the baby hold, where we hold the leg in our arms or in our hands. Bend that knee and swing the knee out. The heel comes in by the hips. And we rock the baby. Beautiful, wonderful. Take that knee across the body, all the way over to the right side. Roll up onto the right side of your hip. And allow the knee to come down to the floor, or maybe onto a pillow, if you need a little support under that knee. Open your arms out like a T or some arrangement that's out to the side that feels relaxing, balanced, comfortable, but also a wonderful stretch in this spinal twist. Relax through the arms, relax through the shoulders. Relax the weight of your head heavy on the floor. Through the hips. Try not to anticipate the next pose, the next move, or anything else that might be coming your way. Be here and now, aware of how your body feels, aware of the requests the body makes to you about position or breath. And let's remember we're breathing in love, we're breathing in joy, we're breathing in peace, we're breathing in strength to be determined, to survive, to thrive, to find ourselves thriving even in this intense time in our lives. Find gratitude for everything. And as you exhale, release anxiety, worry, tension, stress, anger, sorrow. Let go of any fear. Make any micro adjustment you need to make yourself feel even more connected to that true self. And then we're going to just roll onto our back. Whenever you're ready, we'll do another long body stretch. Reach the fingers overhead, reach the toes in the other direction. Big inhalation, stretch that rib cage big. And release. Allow yourself a beautiful savasana, heavy on the floor, peaceful in your spirit. Nice job, folks. Let's bend those knees again. Bend the knees up, place the heels on the floor, close to your hips. Arms can come down and be wherever feels comfy. Now the right leg comes, bend that knee in, give it a squeeze towards the chest with your hands, squeeze it in. Stretch that leg up, flex the ankle, and see if you can get your knee straight, bringing energy to the back of the leg. Breathe air. When you breathe, send the air right to that back of the knee. Bring your hips heavy on the ground. Push down with your hip bones. Squeeze your belly tight. Nice. All right, bend the knee and bring it into the chest again. Squeeze and release a few times. Just breathe. All right, knee up, leg up. Grab the knee. Gently bring the leg to your full range of motion towards your face. And back to vertical. Find a medium spot there and give your leg a rub on the back of the thigh, towards the hips, towards the knee. At the same time, straighten out your other leg. Let's give the calf muscle a massage. And then we work the hamstring hip system. Stretch towards your face, but don't force. Breathe a lot. Find your full range of motion from your edge to your comfort zone and back again. And let's hold the leg steady at your edge for 30 seconds. Just ask the leg to relax. Take some nice deep breaths. Maybe now that we've been patient, maybe you can go a little deeper into the stretch. Gently ask it to go an extra half an inch. Hold. Keep breathing. And release. Bend the knee and let's bring the leg into the rock the baby. Hold. Holding your leg in your arms like a baby. Swing it in and out. Back and forth. And then we're going to cross the knee over the body, roll up onto the left side of the hip, and let the knee come to the floor. If you need a pillow, you just slide a pillow underneath that knee. And open your chest to the ceiling, arms out to the side, fingers curling upward, palms upward. Relax throughout the entire body. down heavy on the floor. Don't resist it. Release, release, release. Bring your awareness to your very bottom, your very tailbone vertebrae, the very end of your spine, in the center of your hips. Ask that area to relax, to let go. And one vertebrae at a time, walk your awareness up your spine. Ask every section of your spine to relax and let go. Ready, we're going to roll over all the way onto the left side. So go ahead and turn over onto your left side. Curl your legs up into a fetal position. Knees are stacked and bent. Your head can rest on your shoulder or your upper arm, or if you have a pillow handy, let your head rest on the pillow if that suits you. Bring that top leg out and reach through the heel into the distance. Reach with your fingertips out there. Bend the knee and grab your big toe with your two fingers, your Cub Scout salute, and stretch that leg up, opening the hips, opening the groin, Three more breaths. Hold and breathe. Release the leg, drop it down, come back to your fetal position and rest. Let's roll onto the belly now. You're going to move your pillow away if you're using a pillow. Bring your body over onto your belly. Allow yourself to be very relaxed and heavy on the floor. Let go all your tension in your lower back, mid-back, upper back, and shoulders. Let's bring the head up. Arms out to the side and legs up, straight legs lifting from the hips. Airplane pose, hold it strong back. Breathe, lift your gaze up. Try to bring your shoulders up. Hold and breathe. Squeeze those buttocks, lift the legs just a hair higher. And down, relax. Maybe turn your head to the other side from where you had it before. Let's airplane up again, bring it up. Everything up, just your belly and maybe the front of your thighs touching the floor. Everything else up. And of course your pelvis area, your hips. Breathe deep. And come down to a resting position. And then we're going to roll over onto the right side for the fetal position. I need to turn around so I can get my eye on the camera. You probably can just roll over and don't have to go through this turning around thing that I'm doing. Find yourself in fetal position on your right side. Knees are bent and stacked. Head can rest on your upper arm or your pillow. Relax, heavy. Fall down through the midriff into the floor. Stay here for 2 more big breaths. Really expand the rib cage as you breathe in. And then sink the body heavy onto the floor. Nice. Let's stretch the top hand out, fingertips reaching for the wall beyond your foot, and the top leg reach through your heel. And bring them up, bend the knee, and grab onto your big toe with 2 fingers. Find a good stretch, hold right there and breathe. Release, let the leg come back down. Rest in fetal position. And we're going to go back onto our belly, slowly rolling back onto the belly. Let's do airplane one more time, or I'll give you an option. You can bend the knees and grab the tops of the feet with the hands and bring the whole body up into a bow. Or you can do the airplane. If this doesn't work for you, do the airplane. Let's come down and immediately go into table position, up on our hands and knees. Strong table, fingers spread wide for a nice wide base, and fingertips actively pushing down into the mat. Look down in between your hands and relax through the tailbone. Let the chest sink down, let the belly sink down. Lift your gaze up to the wall beyond your face. Push away with your shoulders, push away with your arms, push away with your hands. Let the middle of the back sink down. Lift your tailbone up. Breathe. This is the cow position. Sway back to cow. And now we're going to bring it flat back, flat table. Keep pushing with your fingertips. Look down towards your hips. Round your back up. Tuck your tailbone under. Drop your head. This is the cat position. Arch it up. Hold and breathe 3 breaths. Let's go back to cow. Sink the middle of the back down. Lift the face, lift the tailbone. Push away with your arms, shoulders, hands, fingertips. Lift your face, lift your tailbone. Breathe 3 breaths. Nice. Come back to table. Turn your toes under. Let's do a downward dog. We're going to lift our knees up off the ground, lift the hips up into the air, dropping the head down between our arms. Toes under, knees lift, push, and find your perfect position for your feet. Push away with your hands, drop your head between your arms. Lift the tailbone up, push away with your hands. Downward dog. And then slowly transition back to table position. Drop the knees down. Hands are going to come back. Sit on your heels and bring your forehead down by your knees. Pose of a child. Tuck the tailbone under and slowly wind yourself up to vertical, sitting on your heels. Hero pose. Hero pose, sitting on our heels. If this does not work for you, you can put a pillow under your knees or between your heels and your butt. So there's a lot of options there for trying to make this work for you. If it just doesn't work, you can sit in any position that allows you to have a straight back, relaxed shoulders, and you're vertical in the torso. If you can do the hero pose, it's great because you really feel lifted in a way that's kind of different from other poses. Let's bring the hands down and slowly rise up as you breathe in, out to the side and up overhead, reaching up. Prayer hands down. Prayer hands up. Breathe in, lift up, reach up. Exhale, hands come down. Interlock your fingers behind your tailbone, squeeze the shoulder blades. Bend forward at the waist, forehead comes down to the mat. Arms rise up over your shoulders. If you want, you can lift up off of your heels and have some weight come onto the top of your head, and the arms come even higher up or even over the top. Hold here for this beautiful yoga mudra where we end up with the heart dominant over the head. Slowly sink back onto your heels and come up. Release the hands, give yourself a hug. Reach the elbows up and reach up again. Let's do that again. Hug, elbows up, reach up and down. Hug, elbows up, reach up and down. And just swing your arms for a moment. Let's bring the elbows back and reach forward. Elbows back, fingers forward. Elbows back, fingers forward. Really pull. Pull like you're pulling rubber bands back. Elbows way back. Breathe. Three more. And swing again. Beautiful. Come onto your hips. And let's do a real straddle out. Take a minute to find your legs out as far as you're comfortable with. And it doesn't have to be way, way out, whatever works for you. Woo. Sit tall. Pull the flesh away from your sitting bones if that helps. Sit tall. Find yourself holding a prayer pose in perfect balance. Close the eyes. Breathe, belly breath in through the nose. Up into the chest, up into the throat, up into the head. Exhale. Smooth and slow. And then lower your hands, palms up. Continue to feel balance and peace. Straddle sit. Thank you for that. Bring your hands to the top of your thighs and then slide your right hand towards your ankle and left hand up towards your hip. Bring your body over. Sideways bend. And let's come up and then go the other way. Sideways bend. Hand slides towards the ankle. Other hand slides towards the hip. Sideways bend. Head comes over to the side, but don't stress your neck out. Just let it be sideways. Let's go the other way again. And up, breathe in. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. This time the left arm comes up and over. It can stretch straight up. It can be out, up, or over. Whatever works for you. And reach up with the top hand. Roll the body up. Switch the arms. Slide the fingers towards the ankle on the left side. The right arm comes out, up, or over. Feel the gentle stretch through the armpit, through the elbow, through the wrist, through the palm of the hand, all the fingers. Spread them wide. Breathe air into your extremities, your fingers, your toes, your armpit, your hip. Let's do it one more time. It feels so good. Bring the body up, slide the hand down towards the ankle, other hand over. Spread those fingers wide, spread your toes wide. Breathe air into your extremities and into your elbow, into your armpit, into your rib cage area on the side, and into your hip. And then slide it back up. Awesome. Let's bring the hands down in front. Walk your hands forward. Find a good place for your hands, almost like you're going to get ready to do a push-up. Bend those elbows and do a push down. Or a lower down. And then we push up. Slowly lower down. Pushing back up. One more time down. Stay down. 3 breaths. Try to relax. Pushing up. Come all the way up. Walk your hands back up. Prayer pose. Find your balance. Find your peace. Find contentment. Our last few minutes together, we're going to come back into a seated position and do a little bit of careful, oh, if I can manage it. All right. Sitting tall, sitting nice and tall, relaxed and balanced. Let's work the shoulders a little bit up towards the ears and drop them quick. Bring it up as you breathe in. Squeeze it up as high as you can. Really, really stretch it up, 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 up. Exhale, let it go. One more time, bring it up. And let it go. I see so many friendly faces there. Thank you guys for joining me today. It's been wonderful to have you. We're just circling the shoulders now, up, squeeze it back and down. Breathe in, forward, up, back, and down. One more time, around we go. All right. Take your fingertips, curl your hand into a sort of a claw, both hands. And take those fingertips and tap. Tapping the chest, your index finger should be just under your collarbone and the other fingers down as they will normally, naturally extend. Breathe as you move back and forth, in and out. This is excellent for all of the glands that control your metabolism, your immune fighting response, which we need a lot right now. And we're also getting into that thymus, which is really going to protect you from any infections. Breathe a lot. Tap pretty hard. It's a thud. They call it the thymus thump. Let's go above the collarbone now. Bring those strong fingertips just above the collarbone and slowly start to work up the neck towards underneath the jaw. Down to the collarbone, up to the jaw. Breathe. And down to the sternum. Collarbone to jaw, collarbone to sternum. Stimulate your glands, and let's go above the jaw, up into the cheeks, under the eyes, down to the jaw, under the jaw, up to the eyes, and right here on the temple with your index finger, little fingers right under the tear duct in your eye. Bring it in and down. Clearing out all the toxins. Let's go above the eyebrows, up to the hairline, down to the eyebrows. Breathe. Temples, in front of the ears, and down behind the ear, under the ears, behind the ears, and up above the ears, and all the way up to the tippy top of the head, down to the front, to the nose, up to the top of the head, and back to the back of the neck. Top of the head, split the hands, and each hand goes down over the ear. Work your way back up to the top of the head. Breathe. Let's come to the forehead, split the hands apart, around the eyes, cheeks down to the jaw, onto the jaw, and finish at the thymus. Heavy, heavy, hard, hard, thump, thump, thump. Down to just in front of the shoulders, below the shoulder, halfway to the armpit. And hands to prayer pose. Rub your hands together, make them a little bit warm. Faster, faster. Starting to really get them warm now. Cover your eyes with those warm palms of your hands now and drift in the darkness. Breathing deep. Press the palm of your hand against your eyes, against your forehead and cheeks. Circle, circle the other way. Fingertips to your hairline, little circles. And then work your way around in front of the ears, past the temples, follow the hairline. If you don't have any hair, try to remember where your hairline once was. And let's go around the top of the ears, little circles with the fingertips. Follow it around behind the ears and back by those tendons and muscles that connect at the base of the skull. Get right in there at the base of the skull and massage those connective ligaments. Massaging the back of the neck. Give yourself some love. Give yourself some comfort. And then bring it forward through the shoulders, into the shoulders. Circle the elbows around, fingertips on your shoulders. Circle the elbows around. Maybe you can even touch your elbows in front and up above your head like fox ears. Back behind as far back as your elbows will go, and then down. Touch them in front, fox ears, squeeze it back, and down. Well, that's about all the time we have do our yoga together, you're certainly welcome to continue to do some more yoga, maybe some breathing exercises, or maybe you want to put on some happy music and dance around now that you're feeling invigorated and vibrant, connected, all of your nerves singing, all the blood flowing, and your breath easy and full. I hope you feel awesome and take that into the rest of your day. I'm back here on Thursday at 10 o'clock, and that's it for me. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.